No, no, no. All right, cool. 210 Boxing TV here. Fernando from 210 Boxing TV with the owner, Brandon of 210 Boxing TV here with Robert Garcia. Go ahead, guys. Take it away.
What's up,
Man,
Brian?
all right. Hey, how's it going, Robert? Man, crazy fight week, right? A lot of big news. They said that Ryan Garcia tested positive for the fight against Devin Haney. What are your thoughts right now on just what's coming up first off, Robert?
Well, look, from what I see and what I've seen before, if if the results are official from VADA and they're official, uh, then they're positive. There's no they did me wrong. They did this. They did that. They're positive. Was it Ryan's intention? Did Ryan know? Uh, there's always the possibility that the fighter doesn't know because the fighter always has their team. They believe in their team. They hire a strength and conditioning coach. Sometimes the strength and conditioning coach doesn't tell you what he's giving you. You trust him. You believe him. And some of those conditioning coaches or some of those guys that know how to use stuff like that, they've done it many times before to a point where they get away with it. They know when to stop. They know when to how to cover it up. They know how to. They know they know their stuff. They know
They know the signs and the dates and everything,
they know
when to
that.
flex
Yeah,
it
they
out
know
and
that.
everything.
But then there's one case where the fighter's body may be different than everybody else, and and the body retains it a little bit longer than everybody else, and it takes there. It stays there a few days later, a few days longer, and when the test come, you're positive. But that doesn't mean the fighter was aware of it. I'm telling you, it's 100% possible that any conditioning coach, any trainer, any anybody working with a fighter could cheat him into putting something where the fighter doesn't know what they're giving him. Because I was a fighter, and we trust our trainers, we trust everybody around them, we trust our doctors, uh, and now me as a trainer, we we have our conditioning coach that works with us. We trust him. He's got knowledge. He went to school. He's got degrees. He's
He's a
literally
doctor.
a doctor.
Yeah.
And if one day my one of my fighters tests positive, we always believed in him. We always knew what he was doing. Maybe the fighter had no idea what he was giving him and gave him something that wasn't right, and they test positive. That shit could happen. It could happen. I'm pretty sure it's happened before, and the fighters have no idea, and they're gonna deny it 100% because they never thought they were taking something that was not legal. It's very possible, bro. That shit happens a lot. Just like with the hand wraps, the fighters give me their hands during the fight. They
Mm-hmm.
have their headphones. They're talking to their teammates. They're talking to people. They're listening to music. Whatever. They're not paying attention to what I'm doing. What I do in the harems. I could easily put something in there that's illegal, and the fighter doesn't know until after the fight when
Proyecto
they
or
get
something
caught.
like that,
They
right?
get surprised, like, "What the fuck was that? I didn't know I had it." Oh my! Oh, you had to know. There's no way you could know. There is ways you can we could do stuff where the fighter doesn't know. It's just reality.
Now
Robert,
let me give you guys a quick update. He was ordered to get a B sample to negate and fight the positive that he received, and it just got word that the B sample came back positive as well. So
Okay, if that's official, look, he's positive.
he's
But
positive. Like
exactly, he's positive. There's
Robert,
no look.
Robert, do people
We've
just have to
we've
accept?
seen it. Who have you ever seen somebody test positive, even though they're gonna die? Who has ever said, you know what? Yes, I did. I took them. Fuck it. My bad. Fuck it. Nobody's ever done it. Because I'm not saying Ryan knew it could be a case where he had no idea because, you know, a superstar like Ryan, he's a fucking superstar. He's fucking,
He's famous.
great, not just in the boxing, but social media. He's a fucking superstar. So anybody that he hires is going to want to do a good job, make him look good, make him look explosive, make him look strong, knowing fuck, I know how to clean that shit. I know how to take it. I know when to stop. I know what to give him after so he could, just get clean. I don't, whatever they do. But
Hey,
there is
Robert,
those cases where the body retains it a little bit longer, just the way it is.
Robert, do you think fans just need to accept reality? Because fans are like, well, no, it's a conspiracy. They're trying to cheat him. They want to take away the win. Do you think fans just got to accept reality? He's positive. It is what it is. He failed the drug test. It's going to be changed to a no contest, and just accept reality. And this is the thing, right? It's two substances that he tested positive for. One of them, the ostrogen, which is more like, I guess it's more like to help like the stamina and the recovery, right? And the second thing he tested positive was for the 19, what is it called? DECA is what they used to call it back in the day. And that's full blown steroids. That's not like a diuretic. That's not
Nandrolone.
like, say it again.
Nandrolone.
Yeah, nandrolone, bro. That's a full blown steroid. Like that's like you're straight up focusing on power and strength. And then the ostrogen, you're going to use that for the recovery. So, so you recover faster. But it's like, for me, this is full blown cheating. Like, I'm not trying to like cover for Devin Haney or nothing like this. This is just about boxing. You come in 3.2 pounds overweight and you test positive where your A sample and your B sample are positive, not for weed, not for cocaine, but for steroids. I mean, damn, you should have loaded your gloves. And just pulled off the trifecta. You know what I mean? You did just everything dirty you could have possibly done in the book.
Look, the thing is that the weight difference also made a big difference. Even though I see a lot of people, I was a fighter. I have a lot of fighters, and in that magnitude of a fight, it's a big fucking difference, man. 3.2 pounds is a big difference. Fighters kill themselves. They fucking go through hell to lose 3 pounds, especially the last 3 pounds. Those are the fucking hardest pounds to lose, bro. You could lose the first 10 pounds. If you're fucking 20 pounds overweight, then the first 10 are going to be easy. But then it's little by little, the last three, the day before the weigh-in, a lot of fighters cut 7 or 8 pounds, bro. The last three are the hardest. And if you say, fuck that, I'm not going to do it, that's taking advantage. Because your opponent did. Because Haney did fucking cut weight all the way to 140 to do what's right. Ryan didn't even try. Now, he's going around saying, that they're cheating him, that, the Haneys are doing this, that, this and that. He's such a big star that people believe him. The world is going to believe him. Nobody's going to care about that. They're going to change the decision to a no contest. Haney's still going to be undefeated with a no contest in his record. And the fans, the boxing world are just gonna let it slide and forgive Ryan because of what he's saying. They're cheating me, they're doing this, they're doing that. People do, Ryan has Ryan's name, his word is powerful. People listen to what he says because he's just got so many followers and he's got so many people that love him and so many people that loved his win. People are not going to care, bro. People are not going to care. They're just going to let it slide.
Robert, would you agree that more than 50% of the people are siding with Ryan on this, or they agree with Ryan that it's made up, that he didn't test positive?
No, I think more than 50%. I think more. I think people are actually believing him, because he, like I said, people listen to him. His name, his word, people listen to him when he talks and people believe him. nobody's ever gonna say, oh yeah, you know what, fuck, I got caught. Yes, I did. I fucking do it. I did it. Nobody's ever gonna say that. We were talking about it earlier. You get a bad decision, they give the decision to the wrong guy. The wrong, he's not gonna say, no, fuck that, judges, you guys fucked up. Give him the decision. No, he's gonna walk away with the fucking win.
It's never going to happen, bro. It's never, like you said,
Exactly.
guy's never going to get robbed and say, you know what, I didn't win. This guy won. It's never going to happen. It's
Let me
never happened.
let me ask a question, Robert. You as a fighter, I know that you were just talking about Ryan Garcia, saying all the things that he's saying and everything. One of the things that he's saying and he's continuously said, not only on his videos, but on interviews that have come out today from the weigh-in and everything, he keeps saying that he's never cheated a day in his life. He doesn't know what cheating is and he doesn't cheat. But you as a fighter, he admitted at the post-fight press conference saying he knew he couldn't come in at 140, that he was going to come in at 143 intentionally. Is that not cheating?
So what does that mean exactly? I think when he's saying that he's not a cheater, he's never cheated. Meaning to do something illegal when you're fighting, like doing steroids or maybe doing something to your hand wraps, your gloves, something like that. But not making weight purposely because he said he purposely did it.
Correct.
Well, I think that's also called cheating. You know what I mean. So if he openly said, I purposely didn't make weight because I purposely didn't make weight. Purposely. Then how do we know how can we believe that he's saying he didn't know nothing about steroids? I'm not saying he knew. Like I'm telling you, man, how many us Mexicans, bro, we fucking go to our tia's house and we tell her I have a bad headache, and she comes out and gives us a fucking pastilla from Mexico. No, this is fucking good, and yeah, that shit works. But how do we know what the fuck's in there? How do we know what the fuck's in that pastilla? Over in Mexico, you could buy anything over the counter. Anything, bro. Honestly, anything over the
Hey,
counter. You can go buy
Robert,
whatever the fuck you want.
what was I telling you, Robert? The guy used to know that sold steroids. He would go to Mexico to get steroids because it's over the counter. You don't need a prescription, none of that shit in Mexico. It's over the counter.
I'm telling you, bro, that's just the way it is. There's it's just a big difference. Fucking, we're fucking in Southern California. We're fucking an hour away from Tijuana. You guys don't understand how many people go to Mexico to get fucking medicine, and they get that so easy. They just go to fucking Farmacia Guadalajara and they sell you whatever the fuck you want, whatever the fuck you want. They don't fucking ask for prescription or anything like that. They sell you whatever the fuck you want, and you come, like I'm telling you, so many people got pastillas, for bad stomach. Where you get, you got the runs. They got a little fucking pastilla that my wife has that they all buy in Mexico. Every time somebody feels bad, they give you the pastilla. Fuck, in 10 and less than 2 hours, you're good, man. Your stomach is good. You're not gonna have that anymore. But how do we know what the fuck that pastilla has? So, I'm not saying that's what happened with Ryan, but he could easily have been taking something. Him thinking I'm clean, but that conditioning coach could have easily been giving him something that wasn't right, and he probably never found out, because that is very possible. I'm not accusing Ryan that he knew, because it is very possible that he didn't know, but the results are positive, so he is positive. Like you just said right now. I think you said
It's
the
it's
B test also came out positive.
going around. Yeah, it's
And
going
he's
around with the
positive.
samples. Yeah, it's going
He's
around with the
positive.
samples are
But
positive as well.
he's defending himself. I never do that. I'm not a cheater, because maybe in his mind he never cheated, but they did give him something that was illegal. That's why he tested positive. The test. People think, like I heard something about, oh well, if the test before the fight was positive, why did they still let me fight? No, because people don't know, and see, the thing is that Ryan's followers, they believe it, because, oh yeah, you're right. If they tested before the fight, it's not a fucking pregnancy test. It's not a pregnancy test, bro. You know what I mean? It's not a fucking 2 minute fucking results. Those things, those tests they do, I've seen with my fighters. They come in randomly to the gym. They test my fighters. My fighters fill up the paperwork. They have to seal it themselves. They have to put it in the bag and close it themselves. And they don't have no names. It's all numbers. So they send it out to the lab, wherever the fuck the lab is. I don't know. They send it into the lab. People in the lab, working the lab, all that, doing all the testing. They don't know who the fuck test whose test it is. They could have baseball players, soccer players, whoever. They have hundreds, thousands of tests. They don't know who it is. They just test them all, and then one comes out positive, and it's all by number. It doesn't have the name. It doesn't. So then they send it in to whoever they send it back, and they match the number. Oh shit! Well, it was Ryan Garcia. The guys testing have no idea whose test it is.
To add more context to what you're saying, Ryan Garcia on his Instagram posted a letter from VADA that's dated March 14th, 2024. It stated that he got a negative result. The result that was negative, the test was taken on February 26th. That's 17 days later, he got a notice that it was negative.
Exactly. So that's how long it takes.
Result.
That's how long it takes, to get the results. It takes a couple of weeks. So, so yeah, maybe he was negative in February, but April 20 was the fight. And if he tested positive for the one right before the fight and right after the fight, then he's positive. And now they went to the B or whatever test. It's also positive. Then he's positive. Now he's got to find out if he really knows he's not a cheater and he would never do nothing to cheat, then he's got to go after people that were around him, people that gave him shit, people that were giving him, feeding him, whatever, I don't know, giving him pills, vitamins, shots, whatever. He needs to go after those people. If he really is not a cheater, then he's got to do a good investigation in his team and everybody around him that could have done it.
Robert, why I think it looks bad, right? Is because in boxing, the team, the trainers, especially for these big super fights, there's a plan. There's always a plan. Just like right now, you're getting Ryo ready for Pitbull. You have about 3 months. There's a plan. So for me, right, I feel like Ryan. I don't want to say steroids was part of the plan, but for sure the 3 pounds was part of the plan. Coming in heavier, coming in as strong as possible, all that was part of the plan. And then when you add in the positive test, it's bad because it's like in boxing, it's supposed to be mutual combat, right? Where we're agreeing to fight at the same weight, no weapons, no nothing, the better man wins. And when you do that, it's like all that shit goes out the window. You know what I mean? It's like why have drug testing then? You know what I mean? Because if they just give him a 6-month suspension, $100,000 fine, well, why even have drug testing? Just fucking take it away.
That's what we've gone through that a few times. Look, and there's been other cases, other fights. I'm not gonna say the name, but a couple years ago, there was a fighter that also tested positive. Like 2 weeks before his fight, they excused him. Whatever, the WBC, the commission, they all supported him, whatever. So, but he tested positive too. Whatever it was, he tested positive. So they still allowed him to fight. He fought that day and everything. But the funny part is when I had a fighter on the undercard. When we walk into the locker room, the commission tells my fighter, get ready because we're gonna test you. I fucking started laughing. I'm like, so you're gonna test my fighter, but the main event just tested positive, and you let him get away with it. So why the fuck are you testing my fighter? Why are you testing anybody else? If you allowed the main event to fight after they tested positive, then fucking let the whole undercard slide. Why the fuck are you testing them when the main event got away with it? Then don't fucking test nobody. Look, but going back to Ryan and Haney, did it make a difference? I think the weight, him not cutting weight, those last 3 pounds made a big difference. Even though by fight night Haney was heavier, those he cut weight to 140 and Ryan didn't. That makes a big difference. But that still doesn't necessarily mean Ryan tested positive. That doesn't mean that's the reason Haney lost. Haney got his ass kicked, bro. He took a beating. He got his ass kicked. So that doesn't mean that's the only reason he lost. You know, we've had fighters test positive and they still lose a fight. They've lost. You know, so Ryan was better than Haney. Ryan didn't have to cheat to beat Haney. Ryan's speed and power would have done it with or without steroids. He probably would have still beat him. You know, obviously now Haney's going to use that. That's the reason I like it, which is it's also very understandable and it's also very supportive. I could support that too, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he would have beat Ryan. Ryan has power. Ryan has speed, and we've seen fighters test positive after they got knocked out, and they still so if you're testing positive, why did you still lose the fight? So you know what I mean. It doesn't necessarily mean that the results would have been different. Ryan could have
Robert,
still hurt and still beat Haney without having to cheat.
Robert, in boxing, I think what fans miss and they don't understand, and you know this, we've talked about this a lot. In boxing, fighters will do more to win than any other sport. I don't care what anyone says, more than basketball, more than football. So when people be like, oh, well, I don't believe a guy would use steroids, or I don't believe a guy would purposely do this. In boxing, if you're losing a fight, you're going to foul before you lose by decision or knockout. You know what I mean? Like, a guy is going to go through any lane to lose. Like when Trinidad was fighting Vargas, Trinidad's losing. What happens? He starts going low, hitting him in the balls.
Right.
A fighter is going to go through any lane not to lose.
Exactly.
And I feel like that's what Ryan Garcia did. He stacked everything in his favor, where he just was like, you know what, I'm not going to fucking lose. I'm going to have the weight advantage, the PD advantage. I mean, because he had it. I mean, let's just be real. He had a PD advantage as well. And what's bad about it is, I think the fight would have been competitive either way. But
It would
now
have,
we're
and
stuck.
Ryan could have still beat him. Ryan could have still
But
still
but
kicked his ass.
but now we're stuck with a no contest, which is like a
Uh-huh.
never happened, basically. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's good
And then
for Haney because he doesn't deserve that loss, especially after Ryan tested positive. You know, the weight issue, he allowed it. So he said, okay, I'm still fighting. That's fine. I'm gonna get a big fucking fine. I'm gonna get a big fucking uh, chunk of money because of that. So he accepted it. So we can't use that as an excuse because he accepted it. You know. So, but now the positive test, that's obviously that's a big no. So yeah, it should be a no contest and good for Haney because he's he tested clean. He's not a dirty fighter either. He's a good athlete, always focused. He does everything right, and he got beat by somebody that actually did something wrong. I go back to the same thing. Ryan could have easily been taking stuff that he doesn't know. When we hire a conditioning coach, because I've worked with different conditioning coaches, and when we hire them, we don't sit with them and he explains to us, look, this steroid I'm gonna give to you every 2 months. This other steroid I'm gonna give to you every other day. This steroid, they don't. They just tell, okay, this is what we're gonna do. They come with if it's fucking injections, here's one every day. I've seen that before on some of my fighters. Here's this injection every day. But we don't, what the fuck is it? Tell me what it is. Don't worry. It's just, something that's going to help you. They don't explain to you what it is either. That's just the way they work. They don't explain to you, oh, well, yeah, you got to know I'm giving you steroids. They don't do that shit. They do that shit on their own too. But if you know who you're hiring, maybe has a reputation, then fucking it's better not to work with them.
hey, Fern, you want to add anything to this?
Yeah, I want okay, I know
My bad.
Haney's already said he doesn't want to do a rematch with Ryan in anything. At this point in time, Ryan testing positive twice, Ryan coming in intentionally 3 pounds over. How can any fighter actually trust him going forward?
You know why? You know why he will continue to fight? because this shit, even though it's wrong and even though it's negative, it's still making him more popular. His name is out there. He's even though you know that the win is gonna go to a no contest, he still became a fucking superstar, a bigger superstar. He could already easily be the face of boxing, and anybody's gonna want to fight him because of the big payday, and because maybe they could get away with beating him. Because look, man, we've seen it before. It's not like he had a badass performance against Haney, but in previous fights, he hasn't looked that spectacular. There's been times where we oh shit, he turns his back and like he's afraid to get hit, or he defends himself too much. So a lot of fighters are gonna want to fight him. They definitely are, especially now that they know he's not gonna try to cheat or anything. They're gonna go after him. A lot of fighters are gonna want to fight him because he's just gonna generate them a huge fucking payday. So why wouldn't they? They want everybody wants to make money.
Robert, and that's the main thing with Ryan, right? It's just he'll continue to get fights because of the money. And the other day, I called you right when the news first happened. I was on the phone. We had a three-way call, me and my buddy. And my buddy, he was telling, I know you remember this. He was saying, "Man, Ryan's done. This is so bad. Ryan is done." And then I remember you said, "Nah, the fans are not going to give a shit. Like they're not going to care." And then,
They're
sure
not.
enough, you're right, bro. They don't care.
Look, bro, there's they're still active. There's fighters that have tested positive, and they're still active right now, and nobody gives a fuck. They're still gonna fucking fill out the arena Saturday night because that's their hero. They still, others, they're it's just reality. Fans don't give a fuck. Ryan fights, he's still gonna fill out arenas. He's still gonna get paid a lot of money.
Let me ask you that. You said it right now. Fans don't give a fuck, but yet let's take David Benavidez for example. No shot on him, no nothing. He lost his belt on the scale because he came in overweight, and then that one time everybody knew about the cocaine. Why is it that people give him more shit for things like that, but yet they don't give shit for fighters who have tested positive for steroids? Why is
That's
this?
what that's how fucked up boxing is. Because look, David Benavidez fucking busted a line of coke on his own fucking time, partying with fucking friends and girls. Fuck, a lot of people do it. They party. He wasn't getting ready for a fight. It wasn't before the fight. It was on his off time. He didn't fucking test positive. You know, the day of the day of the fight, or the test after the fight, like him trying to do some coke the day of the fight or anything like that. He didn't have a date to fight. It was just randomly they test him and he tested positive. And people did go hard on him.
Yeah,
They
And
did.
I think
It just
I
depends
think
on who the fighter is.
the difference too is that Canelo is the idol.
That's
Benavidez
why.
is not the
That's
idol.
why. Because they
And
know Benavidez is chasing and trying to get that fight against Canelo. So he tests positive for cocaine on a not even he didn't even have a date for a fight, and they fucking go hard on him. But then you have fighters that test positive the day that right after the fight or right before the fight, and people don't give a fuck. It's just the way it is, man. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's hard to understand, but you know they get away with it, man.